Welcome to lecture 56. The title of this lecture is No Makkah, No Bakkah and No Petra in the Quran. So first of all, we will discuss Makkah. Already in the last lecture, I discussed that Makkah in the Quran does not use for city or any physical location. In Arabic language, it has been used in the following meanings. Makkah means conflict or destruction or bloodshed. It also implies to chew on a hard bone, crowding, or to press debitor for a debit dry measures. So if you ask, give my debit back the money you owe me, so that is also Makkah. Drinking goblet, the water for drinking, the big cup or container they use for drinking water. This is Makkah Azam. He sucks the narrow bone completely. Malkul Faisal Ma fi darha umma. The camel baby sucked all the milk from the udder of his mother. It also stands for to suck all the water or mob or crowd of the people. Therefore, the term Makkah does not stand for any physical place or for Makkah for worshipping. So, Quran does not accept any worshipping place. Even a mosque, Quran does not accept. Because there is no 5-time prayers in the Quran. So there is no need for that. So the term Makkah has been used once in the verse 48-24. This is the only verse. The Quran has blasted off all the fairy tales or holiness status of this city, fabricated by Irani writers of Hadith, Sunnah and Fiqh. Moreover, the Quran does not support that Muhammad was born in the city or he received the first revelation in the city. So this is a verse where the Quran is used. وَالَّذِي كَفْ أَيْدَهُمْ أَنْكُمْ وَأَيْدَكُمْ أَنْهُمْ بِبَطَنٍ بِمَكَّةٍ مِنْ بَعْدِ أَنْ زَفَرَكُمْ عَلَيْهِمْ وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرًا. It is a permanent law, Sunnat Allah. Sunnat Allah means Allah's law, but now they make Sunnah Muhammad. Shia has their own Sunnahs and Wahhabi has their own Sunnah, Sunni has their own Sunnah, Ahmadi has their own Sunnah. So which Sunnah you want to follow? Which Sunnah of Muhammad? They are fighting like a dog. So Sunnat Allah means Allah's laws. To avoid bloodshed between different groups or nations. And he is one who stopped this clash between two groups. Cough. Their strength or their hands from you and your strength, or your hands from them. Aidakum ankum wa aidakum anhum. So Quran does not want any clash of any nation or any groups, So you are very near within the internal conflict, conflict or destruction or bloodshed Makkah. So this is the meaning of Makkah. Through you had clear supremacy over them. Even you have the supremacy, but don't bloodshed over there. And Allah the Lord skillfully watching your activity in this regard. بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَشِيرًا. So this is, it does not mean that Makkah is a holy city and you go over there for Umrah, for Hajj or for other things. No, this verse is in front of you. I'm not giving any fatwa from my end. This is the verse I have taken from the Quran. And if any person from 2.5 billion Ummah or Muslims, they have any problem, if I'm wrong, so please write me. So now you save your money. This money is going into the hand of the royal family. Your economy every month or every year or every day shrinking. So now the second word, what is the meaning of Bakkah? Bakkah. This is another B. So this B, Bakkah, let me first give you the roots and the meaning of this word. According to Muslim scholars, writers of Hadith and all the translators of the Quran have stated that Makkah is an ancient name for Makkah, the most holy city of Islam. So this is their view that Bakkah is another name of Makkah. Let me check. And this is the only verse, 396, where the word Bakkah has come, just like Makkah. So, inna awwal bayt wadil nas lillazi babakkatan mabarakun wahudan lil alamin. The first house, it's a Yusuf Ali or Mohsen Khan, verily the first house of worship appointed for mankind was that at Makkah, full of blessing and guidance for Alameen. So this is their translation. But now the question arises, if this is your Baitul Awwal, the first Bait, the first, worshipping house, then what about the Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa? At the same time, Muslim commentators of the Quran negate their own claim by arguing that Allah ordered Muhammad to change the direction for praying from the old or first Qibla, Jerusalem, to Makkah. So what they are saying, they are contradicting themselves. They are contradicting their claim. Where Quran does not accept any Masjid Al-Aqsa or Masjid Al-Haram. I have given the 2 lectures about the Masjid. Go and read them or watch them. So now what is the meaning of this Bakkah? The Quranic point of view about the term Bakkah in the light of the Quranic verse in 399. So this word has Be, Kaf roots. It signifies tear off anything, just like a tiger, just like a dog. They tear off anything. Person or causing confrontation, fighting, to resist growing pressure or breaking the neck. So this is the meaning of Bakkah. It is not a holy Kaaba or holy Makkah. It has a different meaning from that. And again, I am requesting them that if I am wrong, please correct me. Why you are misleading the 2.5 million Muslims? Why you are making them economically weak? Look, the first house of worship, if this is the first house, what about Baitul Maqdis? What about Masjid al-Aqsa? What was that? So they don't know what they are doing now. They don't have the knowledge even. So the translation of this verse, surely restoration, awwal does not mean first. Here restoration. Awwal mean unique. Awwal mean pioneer. Awwal mean first. But here awwal mean restoration. Go and check the lexicon. Of the noble means and manners, bath of the Quran, bath talk. Surely restoration. There is a noble. They misguided you. Of the noble means and manner for the society, like economic program, justice program, form of government. This is the mean. Set up, set up, establish for the humanity-loving people, linnas, proper noun. Linnas. Which resist any confrontation or activity to tear off humanity into sect and nationalities. The Bakkah. Tear off. So we have given the manner to the humanity-loving people that this tearing of or making the sect based on nationality, based on religion, based on color, and based on language, and based on gender, or based on religion, this is not acceptable. So what Quran asks you, bring beauty, stability, blessing, justice, mubarakah. Mubarakah. And guidance for every knowledgeable person. Look what they have written, the mankind and jinns. And here for all kinds of beings, they twisted it. So this is the meaning of Bakkah. So there is no holy place on this planet which is Bakkah or Bakkah or any name, just like Dada Sahib, just like all the shrines. Quran negate them. Quran want to give you reasoning. And now third thing is Petra. City of Petra, replacement of Makkah or Bakkah. So I have seen this video and that is the reason I have included this, because this gentleman claimed that Petra is a real name of Bakkah or Makkah. So let me go. Petra, let me first give you some introduction of Petra. Petra city was constructed by Lebanese king Hajj IV, and its population at that time was almost 20,000 inhabitants. Lebanon fell to the Roman in 916 AD. So Roman defeated them, who annexed and renamed it as a Arbia Petra. So what the Roman did after taking the charge, so they put the name Arbia Petra. In the Byzantine era, several Christian churches were built, but the city continued to decline, and by the early Islamic era, it was abandoned except for a handful of nomads. It remained unknown to the Western world until 1812, when a Swiss traveler, John Liju Bakrhardi, rediscovered it. So he rediscovered it. And then after that, UNESCO has described Petra as one of the most precious cultural properties of man's cultural heritage. Very good. Petra is a symbol of Jordan as well as Jordan's most visited tourist attraction. So this is brief introduction of Petra. Now, Daniel Gibson, he is a Canadian author, and he wrote a book, he made a research, Early History of Arabia and Islam. He is the author of book Early Islamic Qiblas. So he is specialized in Qibla. So especially he make research on the Qibla of Muslim. A survey of Moscow built between 622 to 263. So he made this survey between this period. So after his research, what he claimed, there were several video program by Dan Gibson on YouTube. You can watch them. Channel tried to prove that real Makkah or Bakkah city is not in Makkah, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but it is a lost city of Petra in Jordan. So this is the research. So he is saying there is no Makkah, but the real Makkah or Bakkah is a Petra in Jordan. So he wants to make the money. Shah Hussain. It's a big business, you know it. However, my question is this gentleman or Dr. Daniel Gibson, he knew what he knew. In Arabic language, there is no word P, first of all. His research is not acceptable. This is the reason the Arabs pronounce the word Pakistan and Pepsi as a Pakistani and Pepsi. They cannot pronounce. Just like Egyptian, they cannot pronounce Jim. They call Jada Gada. So how he is saying that, well, Quran does not accept Makkah or Bakkah, but for the sake of reasoning, how is saying when in their alphabetic, in Arabic alphabetic, there is no word P? So the Quran question, whereas the Quran does not recognize existing Makkah or Bakkah Islamic name as a Qibla for the purpose of praying, then how come Petra Christian name could be the Qibla of Muslim? When in the Quran there is no prayer, so there is no question of Qibla. Quran is a debatable book. What I am saying, it is my research. And we have the right to criticize it. So what Quran is saying, or in the Arabic language, there is no word P, alphabetic. Moreover, furthermore, there is no value of the physical place or the city. It is the value of the constitution or the system. You can put Quranic system anywhere. Why Washington is popular? Because not of the building, because of their constitution. So, Gibson talking about Qibla. He made the research about Qibla. And the Quran blasts of this thing. There is no need of any Qibla for worshipping or for praying, nothing. Look, I brought one verse from the Quran. There are so many, but I will bring one. Moreover, the Quran does not support any kind of Qibla for the purpose of praying or worshipping of God. 1087. Look. وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَى مُوسَى وَأَخِيهِ أَن تَبَوَّأَ لَقَوْمِكُمَا بِمِصْرَ بَيُوتًا وَجَعَلُوا بَيُوتَكُمْ قِبْلَةً وَأَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَبَشِّرِ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. So what happened over here? And when we delivered message or instruction to Musa, what instruction? And his ideological companion, he was not a biological brother. No, Quran does not accept this. Ideological buddy. That you bring back the situation in a normal condition and generate a safe abode of favorable circumstances. The way to bring the revolution against Pharaoh dynasty. There was this agitation, demonstration. So the Quran gave order to the Quranic government, give the order to the Musa, go there and handle the situation, bring it first normal condition and then, start your struggle against the dynasty of Pharaoh. For your nation, لِقَوْمِكُمْ, with prescribed boundaries, limits, by Misr. It does not mean Misr. By Misr mean boundaries or limits, prescribed manners. On what basis we are fighting with them? Boundaries, not Egypt city. Quran does not give any name of any city. Otherwise people start worshipping it. Or measures, manner or values. Bayutun, for this revolution. Discussion, house of discussion. And Jalu organized the discussion and training center for the success of this mission based on renowned manners of the Quran. Bayutakum, manners of Quran, house of Quran. To get the command or direction, this is a Qibla. So Qibla does not mean any building, concrete with mixed iron and then you are praying over there. This is not a Qibla. Qibla means, look, if Americans are living in any country, whatever their central government gives them order, it is their Qibla. So they get the instruction. The same order was given to Musa to make your center for discussion against this revolution of Pharaoh. Center, discussion center. And stand up firmly. Hakim, stand up, not offering the praying, no. Hakim, stand, revolt. Behind that administration system of the Quran. So with the support of this Salat, following the system of the Quran. And it is a live giving update or news from the motionless situation. Now it is a broadcasting. In this city, the people have demonstrated against Pharaoh. A Bashar, live program. Make it live program. From motionless situation, from dead situation, make it a program. For those who are satisfied or peace activists against the pure intensity, al-mu'mineen, peacemaker. You know the people who are now helping Palestine, so they are all mu'mineen. They are fighting for peace. So this war, Musa, he was facing Firaun dynasty, Qarun, the capitalism, and Haman, the symbol of the religion. Same thing now happening in the America. You know, both Congress and the Republican, they are all billionaires. They are being controlled by the APEC. Look, they invited this person who killed 40,000 people, children, and destroyed the cities. Look, what a nation this. And now, in his speech, he said, like, the people who are demonstrating outside the America, they are getting the money from Iran. Just imagine this nation, American. They are all criminal in both parties. Senator member, they are all billionaires. They don't care about their people. Same situation Musa's found. We need Musa now. Same situation. What is the respect of the American nation? A person standing in their, assembly or their Congress house, and he's challenging them. He's controlling of the two part, all these people from Republican as well as from, Democratic. And they're applauding him, clapping for him. Look, this nation is done now. It is done. They cannot stop. People have awareness now. People knows now. Thankful to the media. Before everything was covered. So, look, why this research they made? Why they hired this person, this Canadian person, Dan Gibson? Because they claim that this is a Hashemite dynasty and they're from the generation of Muhammad. And look, Canada paid him $60 million 10 years before. So this dynasty, like Saudi Arabia, like Kuwait, like Abu Dhabi, like Bahrain, so the people are not free over there. Their basic rights have been scuffed. So this king of Jordan, he hired this person because he knows that Saudi Arabia is making billions. So let me start this also. This was the only reason. And they are making another city in Riyadh, Kaab. And similarly, UAE government, they made a Ibrahim house to attract the people. It's a big business, religion. If you involve the religion, it's a big business. They make Ibrahim house, they constructed over there one mosque, one synagogue, and one, this church. and people should come. And they also allow other, Gurdwara or Hindus, Islam, worshipping center, Mandir, So they know it's a business. They are very smart. They can go anywhere to save their dynasty, They are controlling all the resource of wealth. So it is your duty to open your eyes. Look, Iran, what he did? He made the shrine in Iran, in Iraq. Millions of people going over there. Wake up. This is all about disaster. So the next lecture will be Ibrahim was anti-Zionism and he was not a Jew. So this will be the next lecture. Thank you very much.